Hey, we've introduced an entirely new system for accessing special maps and dungeons, and I'd like to explain in detail how it works and why it matters for the server. From now on, entry to certain maps will be controlled through a unique item. When you use this item, it grants you a special buff. As long as this buff is active, you are allowed to enter the map through the designated portal. This creates a clear, fair way of accessing content without confusion or abuse. Once the buff runs out, you will no longer be able to enter. This ensures that players cannot stay inside endlessly or re-enter without limits. In addition, there is also a curse buff mechanic. When applied, this curse buff temporarily blocks you from re-entering the dungeon or map for a certain period of time. It acts like a cooldown system, preventing players from rushing back in immediately after their buff ends. This system was created to solve one of the biggest problems in MMORPG gameplay: dungeon spamming. In the past, some players could repeatedly enter and farm dungeons over and over, gaining an unfair advantage and creating imbalance in the economy and progression. With the new buff and curse buff mechanics, dungeon access becomes limited in a smart and manageable way. Players must now think strategically about when to enter, how to prepare, and how to make the most of their time inside. For guilds and parties, this means better planning and coordination. Teams will need to organize themselves before activating the buff because every second inside the dungeon becomes valuable. It also adds more weight to group strategy. Instead of endlessly trying again and again, you'll have to make your run count. At the same time, the curse buff system ensures that content remains fair and competitive.